Hey, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, was he fun to watch tonight? Every time he does anything, the fans go crazy. In this World Series or bust season and postseason for Big Blue, their first step towards what they hope is an 11-win postseason. Well, it arrived with a deep dish of Hollywood drama tonight. What a game. A little pregame flyby had fans on their feet, but Yoshinobu Yamamoto struggled in his debut, and Manny Machado, the former Dodger, part of that reason. Two-run shot to make it 3-0. But Shohei feeding off these fans, and look at this. He just got hit in the knee on a foul ball. Then he puts that one into the seats, and suddenly it's towards Mount Wilson, and then Teoscar Hernandez helps the Dodgers rally. They're down a run, and when that goes under the glove, they got two more. They had three in the inning. But really the biggest difference tonight was the bullpen. Case in point, Blake Trinan gets Manny to strike out to end the game. He'd also got out of a jam in the 8th inning, and the Dodgers take this first one 7-5 in an absolute thriller. Meantime, USC on the road in Minnesota tonight, tied 10 in the third quarter. Woody Marks barrels in for the touchdown, and SC up 17-10. It was far from over. Fourth quarter, the Gophers defense forced a turnover, and Minnesota's quarterback, Max Brosmer, he's connected and in. The Gophers had tied it with under a minute to go. 4th and goal. Instead of kicking the field goal, they do the old tush push, if you will. They reviewed it, and it was a touchdown, and the Gophers have the late 24-17 lead. Quarterback Miller Moss still had one final shot, but instead the kid from Santa Monica throws a pick in the end zone. Oh, what a tough loss for USC. For the first time in 69 years, Minnesota beats the Trojans. SC now 3-2. National title hopes are all but done. Well, Deshaun Foster and the UCLA Bruins on the road against undefeated Penn State took nearly 24 minutes of game clock to finally get a brotherly shove into the end zone, 7-0 Nittany Lions. But UCLA then put quarterback Justin Martin in for his college debut. Here's his one shining moment, a nice pass to TJ Harden that covers 53 yards, sets up a Bruin field goal, but that was about the extent of their highlights today, as Tyler Warren wide open for a short little touchdown here, and the Nittany Lions up 21-3 at the break. They never looked back. They win at 27-11. And by the way, Penn State at the Coliseum a week from today to face the Trojans. And tomorrow, the Rams host the Packers at SoFi Stadium in much need of their second win of the season. On Game Time with Coach McVay, this week I spoke with Rams offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur. His brother Matt, obviously coaching the Packers, and we talked about the role of Kobe Parkinson, their tight end out of Oaks Christian in Westlake, and his big plays for the Rams. Kobe Parkinson now, a year ago, he's with Seattle. Are you using him the same, or is it different?
In some aspects the same, in some aspects different. I mean, doing, a lot of the same techniques and stuff that he did there, just fitting it within our offense. He's a long, strong, sturdy, smart dude, and he's just getting more and more comfortable with this system and what we're asking him to do. They were in some aspects heavier personnel a year ago, so that's where he was doing a little bit different stuff in Seattle. But again, you saw the movements, you saw a lot of the techniques. You knew he'd be a great fit for this offense, and he's just going to continue to grow. He's made of too much good stuff.
And a friendly reminder, you can watch Game Time with Coach McVay coming up right after this newscast at 11:45, or you can listen to the entire interview, our Game Time with Coach McVay podcast. And of course, Mike's brother coaches the Packers, and this week he says, well, Mom likes me more. And then his brother texts and says, well, she might like you more, but I bought her a house. So Mike's like, that's a win both ways.
We can see this going way back to childhood.
A little sibling rivalry,
today.
maybe?
And Game 2 tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Dodgers, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, win would be
Get
big.
there early. Yeah.
Curtis, thank you. Coming up, Hollywood celebrating Italian culture.
And it's not Halloween yet, where some bats are freaking out college students. That story coming up.
From climate change to inflation to the ongoing housing crisis, watch the Senate candidates and their plans to shape the future of Californians. Mark Brown hosts the U.S. Senate Candidate Forum, Tuesday at 5, only on ABC 7 and